And here we are, the final stage of Jaguar Legacy, stage 5, and 8 hours remaining to complete. I believe there are 5 goals and 1 victor. Yes, some devastating news there. They've apparently secured only 1 F-type SVR, so between Zoe and I will have to battle it out to see who gets to take it. So, for the entire stage 5, one unifying condition is going to be no off track. So, I've gone through all these goals on my other account and won the car with, I want to say, I think I put 17 upgrades on that one. And kind of a interesting observation that I have is because I know some of my friends have gotten the car with 15 upgrades and do a fair bit of bot training, as we call it, by intentionally losing some of these goals to have the bots adjust their speed to our liking, if you will. And the thing I observed about that, because I was kind of trying to see how that works out, and I've done it before, obviously, winning by very close margin, but this time I kind of checked out how much bots slow down, and there is, I don't know, it's always been the case, but at least currently it seems to be the case, and that is for the amount of upgrades you have on your car, there is kind of a limitations on how slow the bots get. So for example, when I have a full upgrade, bots actually slow down significantly more than if you barely have any upgrades on the car, which seems kind of counterintuitive, but basically more upgrades you put in, not only does your car go faster and so on, but the other cars actually on the field may end up going slower, which I guess will give you that sensation that you are just overpowering everybody. But that's not entirely depend on the fact that you have more upgrades on, but also they have kind of a mechanism that slows down the rest of the grid, which to me is beyond my comprehension, other than the fact that they really want you to upgrade your car. So anyway, this car currently, this car of mine, still I have only 9 upgrades on. So I'm going to kind of give it a shot and how far this car's, how much the bots slow down when we're running with 9 upgrades. So there is no chance I'm going to win this particular goal by 100 meters. So I'm going to just hop in and quit right away, so I don't have to bother using up service on the car. So I've actually made the videos when I was running with a full upgrade. I mean, that was significantly quicker. I didn't have to struggle with any of them for the most part. So let's see, here, check this out. So if you look at the time, first place, and that's all I'm really looking at. Zoe, in this case, has best lap time of 39 seconds 193, And the overall 3 lap time is 1 minute 59 seconds 724. So let's try this again and see if she slows down anymore or if somebody else takes over on the top. And oh, actually, she's gotten a little bit quicker, didn't she? All right, here, we'll do it again. So now that's a little bit slower. It's now pushing 2 minute mark, or she's pushing 2 minute mark. So let's see if it's just a random fluctuation or if it's actually a trend. Do we push further behind than 2 minutes? Nope. So that's within the kind of a fluctuation limitation, if you want to call it. So some say if you retry it, it does not slow down bots, but my experience tells me that it does still, and it's just quicker. So, I mean, if you guys have a different experience, feel free to comment. But anyway, I don't think the fact that the bot time is kind of hanging around the same isn't so much because I'm retrying. But here, let's do the continue and then see if it slows down any more or any more by significant amount that is going to make a difference, right? Because I don't think it does. So let's see. Yada 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 yada. 100 meters without going off track. Yes, yes. And then you don't have to wait till the light comes on. It's at least in my experiment from earlier on. So as you can tell, these aren't going to slow down anymore with the current amount of upgrades. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna slap on, let's see, what upgrade should I put on this car? Exhaust is always a good option. So let's go with the exhaust upgrade, 46 gold. Ugh. I know. And then might as well get the next upgrade for the cash. And then I will here. So we put one upgrade on. Let's see how much difference it makes in bot time. So this should get a little bit slower if my so much for that thought. Okay, maybe not. Here, we'll give it one more go. Okay, that throws my theory out the window. Okay, 2 minutes. But we've had that before. Here, do one more. In my earlier experiment, of course, I went through this like 20 times. Just to see, just quickly just click through. Okay, it's not slowing down anymore. Okay, we'll do the continue method instead of retry method. Since some have claimed that retry does not work, even though my experience is slightly different. So anyway, so right now it's car has what, 10 upgrades? And let's see where this lands me, or lands other bots, I should say, since it's not. Okay, so that's not changing by much. So it's possible they might have some sort of a trigger mechanism I know I'm reading into this way too much. But with your PR rating, there might be some sort of a limit on how far they will slow down, and if your PR is below that, they're not gonna go beyond certain amounts. So here, I'm gonna rush through the upgrade time on that cache upgrade, and I'll be right back.